Hi everybody, my name is Timothytrespas, and I am a targeted individual. I hate my haircut, but whatever. Um, I woke up this morning like I wake up every morning, drenched in sweat, freezing cold, and terrified. Well, yeah, I wake up every morning terrified. What am I afraid of? What am I afraid of? Well, I'm afraid when I look around the world and I see how hard it is, and I see people struggling so desperately just to eat and have a roof over their head, and this is America, you know? This is a first world country. This is the country that screwed all the other countries so that we could live well here. But I guess that plan isn't working out so well anymore. America is just another one of the victim countries, I guess. I don't know. I mean, we used to be like this, ooh, such a wonderful, special country, and ooh, America. You know, I've watched us murder, rape, pillage, destroy, steal, imprison. You know, my whole life I've watched America do this, and for the many years I thought, hooray, patriotism, we're doing the right thing. And then later I said, what's going on here? Anyway, enough politics. We all know it's politics of evil. No, I've been really, really sick, and we're staying in this room where we're not even supposed to be here, because the other people have moved out, and we're supposed to have moved out, but we didn't move out yet, and I don't know, waiting for the power company to turn off the power, and I ran around last month trying to find some solution, and everybody told me how desperate it is. Get out now, get out now. And so I'm running around trying to find a place to live, and I wind up with a storage locker that we could sleep in if we had to, and keep our stuff in. And it was only $2.15 a month, about a mile, 0.2 from here, walkable, and it seemed like such a good idea at the time. And it was, because I had nowhere to live. I don't have any friends. Everybody who was my friend has abandoned me. I used to have friends. I used to have people I did stuff for who did stuff for me. People you could call, look, I really need a favor. Of course, most of them never gave you any favors anyway, so maybe I'm just bullshitting myself. Maybe I never really had any friends. I don't know. So I wake up in this panic, fear, abject terror. That what? That I'm gonna have nowhere to live. I'm gonna have no stuff to do anything with, no tools to work with, no computers to get online, no electronics. My former life as an audio engineer, as an inventor, as a whatever, Renaissance guy. Little did I know, wow, look at my fucking hands. My hands are like all fucked up. Puffy and weird, and I don't know what this disease they gave me is. All I know is they dumped it on us like the back of a chemtrails jet. They pumped it into our little tiny 8x10 cell room for months at a time before we even realized what the frick was going on. Because you don't expect your landlord to work for some secret cabal and, like, use you as human experimentation. Anyway, I don't know what all the panic attacks are. Are they just the result of the trauma of the multi-year, mega LSD dose every day, gang stalking, electromagnetic torture? Is it just the residual trauma from this? Or is there something else going on? I noticed the anxiety beginning when I noticed people taking my picture everywhere I went, and weird stuff on the radio. I noticed some things were happening, but I didn't know it was about me. And what am I afraid of? You want to know what I'm afraid of? Suffering, going to hell, not being loved by God or Christ, suffering, having no food, no home, no roof, no money, nobody that cares, and a hostile society that doesn't give a shit whether you live or die and would rather kick you, take what's in your pockets, and step over your corpse to get where they're going than ask you to move out of the way. That's the way I feel sometimes. The other thing I've noticed is that ever since this traumatic crap has happened, my fingernails have been filthy because I have no access to a bathroom. Once a day, maybe I'll get to go to the restaurant and say, can I use the bathroom and wash my hands and do what I gotta do, So, we're already living half in, half out. You see, listening to this conversation, my brain cannot hold on to a thought for more than a few minutes. That really bothers me. That bothers me more than all the fucked up skin and my teeth falling out, white beard, sucked in face. I don't know. It's these fucking panic attacks in the morning, and I wake up terrified and terrorized and stuck. Stuck. Come on, I'm a 47-year-old man. I have been through... What is there to be afraid of? I never used to be like this. I never used to feel like this. But I guess you have to get used to the changes that happen to your body and your mind when people fuck with you. When you're dying from some illness that was given to you. And, watching myself turn into an old, wrinkled up, collagen missing, I'm beginning to look more and more like the cliche mind control shit of, well, maybe he's a drug addict, or maybe he's just crazy and just... it's like so easy for people to dismiss you. Yeah, I just had this thought of if I was sitting in the street bleeding and knocking on your car window with my bloody hand saying, please help me, would you just roll up your window and drive away? Or would you stop your car and get out? See what you could do. I always tried to be the kind of person who stops and gets out and sees what I can do.